like we're all connected. But on this song, I didn't have that. I don't know what happens when we die. And my dad was being told that he's fucking dying. So I'm sitting there trying to write something uplifting. It was not working. So, the night that my dad died, I left him. He was in hospice. He was on a bunch of morphine. And he was in so much pain. And he was so small. It's like you see a man and then they shrink. They shrink down to like 90 pounds. They lose their hair. They lose their eyebrows. Their skin is pale. I carried my dad into this house with a sheet and two other paramedics. Like a sheet. We're holding the sheet and he's crumbled up inside. It was the worst fucking thing I've ever seen. So I leave that night. I'm not gonna get emotional. Fuck you, I'm not gonna get emotional. But I go home that night and I'm tired. I'm like emotionally tired. And I go home and I fall asleep. 3 a.m. This is a serious, true story. At 3 a.m. I wake up and I have like this like electricity. It's like shooting through me. It's like drugs. It's like heroin. It's I don't even know how to describe it, but I remember I woke up and I felt so electrified and I had all the goosebumps on my arm and I had all the hair standing up on my arms and my neck and I didn't know what was going on. It was so weird. And then I remember this specifically, like this, I always say like this light over here, there was a light this bright in the room and I put my hand up. True story. I put my hand up because it was so bright. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And right at that moment, the phone on my nightstand buzzes. So I look over at my phone, and there's a text. And the text said, your father just passed. So I grab the phone, and I call my sister. My sister, Carrie, answers the fucking phone. And she's up at 3 a.m. and I go, Carrie, I don't tell her anything. I go, how do you feel? And she goes, I don't know what's going on. I feel electricity. I feel weird. I don't understand what's happening right now, Tom. And she goes, I feel like there's a hug. I feel this hug. I don't understand what this hug is. And I said, you know what that fucking is? Dad just died and his fucking soul went straight through me and it went straight through you, and this is some magical shit. I got in my truck, a Ford truck, and I raced over to the house, and all these people are crying. And they're like, do you want to go see your dad in the back room? And I was like, fuck you, he's not in the back room, that's just a body. I felt something fucking crazy. And you need to wake the fuck up because this physical realm of what we deal with is not all there is. I went to the funeral. There's a couple hundred people at the funeral and they're crying. And everyone wants to like celebrate his shit of his life or whatever. And I got up in front of all of them and I said the same shit. You do not know what is awaiting all of us on the other side. And I saw it for like 4 seconds. And it was so fucking strong. And it was so profound. To this day, I'm like, why? Why was I given that? Why was I shown that? Because all of you know somebody that have seen something, or they felt something, and we were like, fuck you, you're like my friend, or you're my family member, and I believe you, kind of, cool, you saw something, whatever. I am telling you, as somebody that brought you something a little bit ago that no one believed was real, I know what I'm talking about, and I'm here to tell you that despite all the bullshit that you go through, and when you feel like you're not really clicked into like what your life should be, or you're a little bit alone, or you feel like no one understands you, or you feel like you're supposed to have a better job, or a better school, a better life, a better family, a better relationship,